Digital worker bots are going to change the game in the middle and back office of staffing companies if our next finalist has it right. Meet Dries De Coster, founder and CEO of Meet Dwight. Good luck.
I can't compete with that hairline for starters, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm Dries De Coster, CEO and founder at Meet Dwight. So who are Meet Dwight? Well, actually, we're a staffing firm for staffing firms. But Dries, I hear you say, I thought you were a technology company. And we are. We're actually a tech business building digital workers, but powered by our own deep IP technology. So does that mean we do all that top of funnel voice AI, chatbot stuff, which makes our recruiters very happy, but leaves our middle and back office people wanting more? Well, no, we don't do that stuff. This is what Dwight does. We provide a digital bot workforce for your middle and back office chores. And I'm about to introduce you to an org chart of different Dwights that we supply into our staffing agencies. For example, an onboarding Dwight. And I know you were all thinking it, so I'm going to deal with it now. Yes, he was going to look like Dwight from The Office, and no, we didn't go ahead with that out of fear of getting sued. So that's why he looks like this. On a serious note, the type of Dwights we supply are in onboarding, compliance, credentialing. Redeployment Dwight is immensely popular. Data entry, timesheets, in and out of VMS platforms, payroll, invoicing, and much, much more. And then this is the effect that Dwight has on your middle and back office. Yeah. It may be less eye-catching, but it sure has strong return on investment. And this is what we call the world of outsourcing 2.0. But enough talk about Dwight. Let me show you a practical example. This is for one of our clients in the room, the Winter Group. They actually had 3 full-time staff doing the onboarding process I'm about to show you out of San Francisco. And the reason why they had 3 people do the onboarding process is because they had to do this workflow in and out of 4 different systems that simply didn't talk to each other. It was taking 45 minutes per candidate as well. It's now taking Dwight 5 to 6 minutes at a fraction of the full-time equivalent cost. What you're looking at here is when a new starter goes onto Bullhorn Automation emails Dwight. The first thing you'll notice is Dwight has the ability to use login credentials, the same as you and I, even doing 2-factor authentication. So he's gone into the pay and bill system doing that. Our saying is no API, no problem. He's now creating the candidate record from scratch using information from Bullhorn before drafting the candidate engagement letter. Now, typically someone would have to key this in, which, as we know, can lead to data errors. Not so with Dwight. He's going to send that off, log into Bullhorn. Dries, our candidate, is going to work for our client, Meet Dwight. We know Meet Dwight want these 7 background checks ordering. He's now ordering the background checks package before logging into Checker. In the top right, you'll see in just a minute, he's going to download the criminal record check, which is a PDF file, reads the contents, extract the info, puts it on an email, sends it back to the recruiter. So as I say, this was the work of 3 people, taking 45 minutes per candidate. Now Dwight is doing it at a fraction of an FTE, and it's taking just 5 minutes per candidate. So outsourcing 2.0, Dwight works 24/7. We joke about this, but it's a genuine benefit. He never takes PTO, never goes sick, and doesn't give you any HR headaches. Does the work of up to 12 people at a fraction of that full-time cost. For any Anchorman fans in the room, not 60% of the time, but 100% of the time, he works every time. And typically, he focuses on cross-platform automations. Again, no API, no problem. Dwight can use login credentials. We take your existing processes over your existing systems, and that's what we automate. You just pay Dwight a monthly wage for the privilege. So why should we win? We could talk about the amazing growth we've gone through. We could talk about the awards we've won. So actually, just last night in the UK, the team picked up 2 awards, one for innovation and one for responsible use of AI. We could talk about the strong return on investment for our clients, anywhere from 1 to 12 people saved. A lot of the automations we do are also revenue generative if we think, for example, about redeployment automation. We could talk about how we're focused on middle and back office and how that's different to everybody else. However, we probably shouldn't win. But let me leave you with one final thought. Imagine a world, as I said, we are a staffing firm for staffing firms. That's step 1 of the relationship with you. We're already talking to some of you in the room about us becoming a staffing firm for staffing firms and through staffing firms. So what do I mean by that? It was already touched on in the keynote this morning, but imagine a world where you're not just taking human resources into your clients as part of your go-to-market, but also you're placing digital workers as part of that proposition. The future is bright. The future is Dwight. This is a Shark Tank pitch, so you'll forgive me. We're seed fundraising. The QR code on the right will put up my email address. We can take that conversation offline. On the left takes you through to a walkthrough video of Dwight, and you can see us at booth 102.
All right, let's leave it right there. Well done. Okay.